I don't think anybody understands nature. It is not your duty or job to control nature at such a degree that human beings do. You guys, first and foremost, breed animals into existence. That is not your job. That was never your job. You guys ignorantly play God in such an arrogant way. It's not helpful. You guys need to accept nature for what it is, its own chaos. It knows what to do. Nature is intelligent. It does its own thing. It does not need your level of control. Example, the tree got chopped up and butchered like hell in my apartment complex. Do I have control over that? No. Did I have any idea that they were going to butcher it like that? No. This is actually new. They wanted it to look nice. They don't care about the health of the trees. They wanted it to appear nice. It's all about the human being. It's not about the environment or the trees. Like, sure, you can help them here and there, but let them do their job. The best thing that we can do is try not to destroy the soil first and foremost. There's a reason why trees are getting disease because like the soil and like all kinds of like things that are happening, like pollutants. Like the list goes on. We can do something about that. But like chopping them up and just doing all this control stuff, that's not a place of help. That's a place of control. We can help by doing other proactive things, you know? But like we really need to become conscious like about how many human beings love to try to take so much control over nature when nature can do its own job. They forget how intelligent nature is. They completely forget. They think that it's some mindless object that, like, honestly, humans sometimes end up acting very mindless. They're not tapping into their own intelligence and trying to, like, connect energetically to understand instead of just, like, look at something from a very small angle, one side. Like, you're not seeing the whole picture, dude. Nature is intelligent. We have to stop on our end and notice how we're impacting nature based off of our decisions. And we're not perfect, but we need to be more conscious of the choices we make and just be conscious with nature in general. You know, be more cohesive in living with nature. I'm not talking about perfectionism. I'm talking about being aware, being with nature, like energetically. Meditate with it if you have to. Like, we're trying to conceptualize nature. Nature's not a concept. Like, it's so much deeper than that. Like, we have to learn to, like, create some balance and let go of the needing to control nature in such a way that actually doesn't help nature at all. You know? The best that we can do is stop certain things that poisons nature, like animal agriculture and like a whole bunch of other things that impacts nature and animals. Like we're spraying pesticides. Like I live in the forest and they're spraying pesticides on the apartment complex. You know how many like bugs that kills? Like all of like it's not good. Like people don't think about it, they just think about how things look. That's very shallow. Like, it's not about looks. It's about creating health for nature and animals and like all creatures. We need them. Every single one of them has a purpose. We want to try to just like disrupt that with our control of how things look. You know, we have to be aware of these things.